obviously see, we're in a kind of different location, kind of a same location, but there are some stuff here that you might not notice. I have some equipment here, we can call it that, because I'm going to be cleaning my shoes today. And now for some of you, this might be the most random video idea of all time, but trust me, there have been many other video cleaning shoe video things out there for many years, and even some of the top or biggest and my own personal favorite ASMR content creators have done shoe cleaning videos before. And I don't really have a lot more video ideas when it comes to these sort of just random traditional ASMR videos, so if you have any, definitely leave some down below in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you guys first of all like the video. If you guys do like the video, it really helps out the channel a lot, and not only this video, but yeah, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, again, comment down below maybe your favorite shoe, maybe if you ever cleaned your shoes, or a good way to clean your shoes. I'm just pretty much using like soap and water, and that's basically it. So we're gonna see how in depth we can get this going. But my shoe is right here. Now, for those who don't know, I actually just came back home from going on a trip to New York City, which actually in a couple days you guys are going to see my entire New York City trip in an upcoming ASMR and public video. Hope you guys like that. But these are the shoes I brought, and they got demolished in the streets of New York City. Definitely not the best, and of course I'm going to wash my hands after I'm done doing this, but this stuff is looking pretty interesting. Now, maybe for some of you it might not look bad, and maybe because of the lighting, or I don't know, maybe because it's just not really that bad, but up close in person, this is pretty bad. There is like dust and mud. There's, I think, like cat hair that's on here from a friend's house that I go to periodically, so there's cat hair on this as well. Just mud, and of course just like the dirt that gets picked up on the shoe while you're just out and about walking around. So what we're gonna do here is get maybe just the dry toothbrush, maybe try to brush out some of like this dusty, dirty stuff, and then I'm gonna go in there with some water and other things, maybe some wipes, and see how good we can get the shoe all done up for us. I think that's a good idea, but the starting point is rough. It is not looking that great. This is just a Vans Ultra Range. It's one of like their, I don't know, like their more everyday style shoe. It's not like the classic Vans skater shoe. It's just like a more everyday style shoe. Never done this before, really. I'm not really someone to usually do this kind of stuff to my shoes. You know, if they get dirty, they get dirty. For some of you who are also been around the channel for a while, no, even though I love sports, basketball is my favorite sport. I'm not like a big shoe guy, like a shoe head. I do have a favorite shoe though. It's the Jordan 1s, of course, which again, very basic, I guess. Favorite shoe of all time, I guess. But I've never really taken like super duper crazy care of my shoes before. They are things I wear every single day. I have in total like maybe like 3 pairs of shoes, and I mean like shoes I wear every day, dress shoes, workout shoes, and then I have like a pair of shoes I wear when I like take out the, you know, the garbage, and sort of like my dirty work shoes, I guess you want to call them that. So I really don't have that many crazy amount of pairs of shoes either, so I probably should be taking care of these a lot better. I figured just trying to get maybe to some of like the dirtier parts of the shoe, or like it looks like that's like dust or lint or something that got on the shoe. So I'm gonna try to just scrape it off and just, oh, there it comes out really well actually. We have some dirt up here as well, which actually is coming off pretty well actually. Again, I'm not like a big time shoe cleaning expert, but I'm sure just some elbow grease, as they say, and some water and some soap maybe will do this pretty well. which is kind of adorable, but very annoying as well. But I'm just gonna go pretty much all up and down this sort of like cloth part of the shoe, and just do some scrapings. Not really worried about the really hard stuff yet, just getting all the loose stuff off the shoe. We have this side of the shoe as well that definitely needs some love and attention. I need to be kind of careful. It's really hard trying to find like a good place to film this video that's not just like a boring like top-down view. I really wanted to try to get like a view of everything for you guys. It's definitely making this a danger for myself and trying to clean this thing. For you guys, it might not look like much of a difference, but the black part of the shoe and the cloth, or whatever you call like the mesh part of the shoe, already looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty nice. The side of the shoe for sure. Okay, let's start moving on to the back of the shoe now, which is pretty messed up. Now, of course, the back of the shoe gets pretty nasty because it's the last thing that hits the ground. It gets on the street corners and people flat tiring. You know what flat tiring is when it comes to shoes. That's what happens on this end all the time. So it's gonna be a little bit dirtier on this side. Oh yeah, this toothbrush is already getting oh god. Already getting its work in there. I'm gonna wash it off in a second, but just want to get a first little look at it first. Now I need to get more like the mud and junk off of the shoe, the stuff that's like really stuck on there, which is again like the water and stuff, and hoping that some elbow grease will be able to help out with. I'm gonna stick this toothbrush now that's a little bit dirty into some water here. Okay, and I have a cloth here that I'm gonna use to clean off my brush with. Beautiful. Brand new brush. Not bad. It got a little bit on there. I do have a towel over me right now, so don't be afraid that, oh my god, I'm getting this everywhere. There's a towel over me, so warning, I guess. Okay, let's get to some more finer wiping. Now, of course these shoes are not going to be perfect, so dear God, do not think that I'm trying to go for perfection here. I definitely do not need perfect shoes. I mean, of course you saw what they look like before. I just want them to look a little bit better, and of course for the video's sake I want them to look better, of course, as well. And already the front of the shoe looks pretty good. Awesome. It's definitely getting some gunk off the toothbrush, so it's definitely doing some cleaning. And already like that, I mean the shoe is looking pretty good from the top part. Significantly better. It was covered in cat hair and stuff, so it's definitely looking pretty nice. This side's definitely a lot dirtier. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's marked up with like some pavement, like scrapings maybe, and then like mud. So let's stick that in there and get some more water on here, shall we? Awesome. And get the toothbrush out of there. Wipe it down, and let's see how well we can do this was easy. Oh, it came off pretty nicely, actually. Oh, that, I'm assuming it's like pavement. Like, scraping is definitely a little bit harder to get off. I'm trying to, like, also show you guys while also doing it, but I might need to go in here on my own little work here and try to do it myself. Oh wow, it's getting a lot of stuff off there on the toothbrush. I'm gonna call it a brush just to not make it seem like I'm gonna be using this for my teeth afterwards, which maybe I will, but it definitely does look better as well. Top part there. Shoe is looking pretty darn nice. Not gonna lie. And definitely if you compare it to the other side, it definitely looks a lot better as well. So, let's move on to the other side of the shoe. Awesome, awesome. Brush. Clean it off with this rag. It's more or less like a big towel. Actually, it's not small like a rag, but it's not big like a towel. It's like an in-between type thing. Okay, got some muddy spots there. Let's see if we can get that out the best of my ability. And it comes off pretty darn well. Besides the scuff marks. Wow. That might actually look better than the other side, actually. Good job with that one. I'm not really too worried about the bottoms of the shoe. Those might be done for, just because those are just literally always touching the ground. But it kind of is what it is. Let's just sort of, I guess, put some water in the back of this shoe. The back of the shoe, kind of see if this does anything. I don't know. The back of the shoe obviously doesn't really have anything that can really make it look really dirty, but every part of the shoe deserves a little bit of cleaning. As well. The back of the shoe is a bit of some love. Awesome. Now, I'm pretty sure this is probably not what you're supposed to do, by the way, when you're trying to clean a shoe, but these are obviously my shoe. I could cut them with scissors if I really wanted to. The conclusion I came to is maybe just doing what I just did before, watering it down with the brush, just loosening it up, whatever's on this base part of the shoe, and then going in with a cloth, a wet wiper, wet cloth, whatever I'm gonna call it, and really trying to scrape off as much as I can. I think that's the best clean we're gonna get here tonight. I don't have any like actual like shoe cleaner. I used to actually have like this really nice brand of shoe cleaner that it had like a spray on it, and then the spray had a brush like built into it, and you would just scrape it and it would work like a charm. But obviously don't have that anymore, so let's do a little bit more spraying, because you can definitely see some dirt on the definitely the back end of the shoe. So let's kind of work that out. And it seems like I am getting a little bit of off. The toothbrush is definitely turning a different color there, so it's definitely doing something. Isn't too shabby. Let's work my way up the shoe a little bit more. Back down. just for like a more detailed look. I mean, I like it. I think it's good. Obviously, the real bottom part of the shoe are just gonna be that way because, living in Portland, the Pacific Northwest, I'm always around mud and dirt and rain and wetness, so it's always gonna get that way. Again, just trying to weaken the defenses of the stuff that's on here, the mud and dirt and whatnot, and just going over it with a brush here. Back of that shoe is disgusting. I'm really gonna have to focus on that after this. But just quickly gonna try to do this. Loosen anything up here. And do some extra rubbing on this side. I think it already looks really good too. You might think I'm being delusional, but I think there's like significant change. Again, sort of like a before and after. Look at the coloring of the back end of the shoe. Again, it might not look that different on camera, but it definitely looks a lot better. Not a lot. It definitely looks better. Not a lot better, but it definitely looks a little better. Obviously, if I had like some actual shoe cleaner and stuff, and doing like an actual like step-by-step thing, step-by-step thing, I'll probably be able to make these look brand spanking new, but let's get in this on the Vans side as well. And get the brush. And clean the brush. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video, by the way. I definitely loved doing this so far, and oh wow, this is actually doing pretty good so far. I've loved seeing other content creators do this, like, I'm pretty sure Maddie Tingles have done this before. Nanu ASMR has also done this, styling of video before as well. She, like gets her shoes dirty, though. Like, she, like purposefully, like, she'll just, like, drop the shoe in, like, mud or something, and will really go hard on the shoe with that much dirt and stuff on it. This is, like, real, like, just like my day-to-day life stuff. I'm trying to get off here, but again, this shoe has been to Vegas, has been to Hawaii, has been to New York, has been to LA, has been to Disneyland, has been to a lot of places. Portland, that's a pretty dirty place. I've actually done a couple videos talking about just shoes on the channel, and you guys are definitely way more into shoes than I really am, which is fine. Obviously, I have a lot of interest that you guys probably don't really care too much about. Obviously, you see one with the Disney stuff, but shoes are definitely something I would love to get more into. They're just really expensive, and obviously, if I had the money to get a lot of shoes, I probably would do something like that. Okay, I think this is about as good as this shoe, as stated, is gonna get. So, through all of that work that we did, don't worry about the bottom of the shoe. This video is definitely a lot longer than what I anticipated it being. I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot out as well. This shoe, in my honest opinion, is, if 100% is a brand new shoe and 0% is where we started, I say this shoe is probably somewhere close to maybe like a 70, 80, 75% of a job well done, in my opinion. The back of the shoe definitely has some whiteness, some shine to it. Definitely not brand new. Again, a lot of damage and scuff markings just because of, again, just walking around in the shoe. But honestly, for how this shoe looked before, and how just muddy, covered in hair and dust and dirt and whatever else is on here, I am shoe that we have. Definitely the back of the shoe, you can definitely tell some big discoloration there, which I'm most happy about. Thank you so much for watching tonight's video. I guess if you guys like this, I can do a second part of this. I can do maybe what Nanu does, which again, shout out to Nanu ASMR, and just stick my shoe in like some dirty, muddy, mucky water and just pull them out and clean those, or maybe just do this other shoe, or maybe do some of my other shoes, or some other stuff like that. Definitely let me know down in the comments, and obviously just by supporting this video by liking the video. And yeah, this was super fun, so thank you so much for watching again. I love you, and yeah, I'll see you again in